Welcome back to my 100% playthrough of HROT on a very hard difficulty. We're doing all levels with a blank slate, and this is E3L6 Bubny. Let's begin. Alright, we're going to start off by grabbing every single weapon in this area. You can shoot this electrical circuit. It'll give you a car battery, just because. And aside from that, you can open this wall to grab the secret lightning gun. And now we can leave this area. Haha. No, you can't. Because when that noise is heard, that means you'll have to fight enemies in this little arena. Now, they give you some explosives to help deal with these guys, but I typically don't use them. I do use the 2 times power up that one of these enemies will eventually drop. I'll get to that eventually. First, though, I'm getting rid of this fella and this guy, and yeah, let's use it right now. Works particularly well with the flip-side hand cannon, doesn't it? Anyways, most of these guys are dead. There's just the Katovits and the fellas that are still teleporting in. You can still circle strafe around these guys to win. Eventually, one of them will be so kind as to drop a medkit, and that's when you know the fight's just about over. Or is over when he's the last enemy killed. Anyways, here's some food, some delicious food, if you missed out on the opportunity to grab that medkit and whatnot. And if you need more health, there's also the wine. But, yeah, you should have more than enough health to deal with this next section. There's a train station. Lots of trains here, going to and from places. You want to watch out so you don't get run over by these trains, but aside from that, you should be alright. Most of them come from here, which is the west, but some of them will come from the east and try to bamboozle you, so you just gotta be careful. There's one right there. Anyways, we're gonna flick this switch, and there's that noise again, which means we're going into another encounter. Now, the trains can potentially help you if you are so inclined to stay in a very specific spot. You can try opening this up to get the other pistol, but that means you'll be a little corralled in one other spot. But then again, you can always go back here and grab all the other stuff. You can kind of just circumvent a lot of the enemies coming in. Bit of a cheesier strat, but I mean, you can do it. Let's drink to these enemies' stupidity. Let's not be stupid ourselves, right? I mean, we already are being pretty stupid by doing this cheesy strat, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do in order to make sure you actually get out of this level alive. Well, of course, enemies like this fella will try to ruin that. Well, you should be fine. Anyways, I'm gonna go out. As risky as it seems. So there's Shimik, the horse. He's dead. We killed him. We did it. Everyone here is dead. I can go into here, grab the key, but watch out! There's fishies. And you'll be teleported to this area full of them. Let's grab that med kit and spin the crank and go up from the water, and hopefully we won't drown. There you go. Nasty water. Anyways, before we open this up, we're going to open this up to get the secret backpack. That's the other secret of the level. Anyways. You know that sound? You don't love it, but it's there. You're gonna have to deal with it. Anyways, depending on who teleports in, you'll have to change your target priority accordingly. And let's finally use that lightning gun, especially on this fellow. There you go. That's just about everyone, except 3 other enemies. Those 3 other enemies are right around here, so I'm gonna drop a landmine. Give me another one. Now the other guy's on fire, but the last enemy is a notorious HROT. Let's blow this up so we don't get screwed over by it. There we go. That's all the kills, all the enemies. And all the secrets. So let's end the level. Alright, so that's Bubny. And yeah, it's pretty much just 3 arenas, more or less. And there was all of them. But yeah, the one area in the second arena can be cheesable, sorta. But it still will prove a challenge to you because they'll still be all crowded in one area. And that'll make it a little bit tougher if you don't have a lot of explosives. Especially if you run out of explosives, you're kind of messed up. But I could have used a landmine there to also ease things up a little bit. But at the same time, it still works as is. So you can still just remain out here for the entire duration of the arena fight. But you'll have to watch out for the trains. And that's why I went to the central station area anyway. But yeah. 3 arena fights. But they're fun. It allows you to basically fight random encounters more or less. In the main game at least. There's a mode that allows you to deal with other random encounters that you can unlock later, but we'll deal with that maybe in the future. But anyways, we are done with this video. Stay tuned for the next one where we go into E3L6. Until then, I'll see you when I see ya. So, see ya.